on 99.3 FM, AM 1230, WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Rush Hour is just getting started on Beaver County Radio. It's time for Driving in the Fast Lane with Frank Sparks. It's the show that talks about what's happening in the news, locally, regionally, and nationally. There will be guests, and Noah Haswell will have the news of the top and bottom of each hour. And now, here is the host of the show, Frank Sparks.
Welcome back to hour number 2 here on Driving in the Fast Lane for this Tuesday morning. It is May the 19th of 2026, coming to you live from the Fry Transportation Studios. In hour number 2 today, we're going to talk to a group of ladies, and it's that time of year again. It's Darlington Days will be happening coming up next weekend, and we're talking with Melanie Totterich. And who all did you bring with you, Melanie?
Oh, good morning, Frank.
Morning.
We have Sally Mahon from Darlington Day Committee.
Okay.
And we have my cousin Beverly Young from the Little Beaver Historical Society.
Okay.
And I represent the Little Beaver Lions Club.
I don't think the shirt gave that away or nothing.
If you notice, we all wore.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Yeah, we all wore our shirts pertaining to our societies.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit to start out about the tradition of Darlington Days.
Sally?
So this is our 25th year of Darlington Days. I believe I'm at 11 years. Darlington Days has been a tradition in Darlington that people that lived and graduated in Blackhawk, they still come back to town.
Okay.
So it's about friendship, fellowship, getting with your neighbors, enjoying the history that we put out there, and the Historical Society does a fantastic job, and the great food that we always have. So it is an awesome tradition to see it just keeps going, and how can we not do that just to bring everybody back together? It's like a big alumni party almost, isn't it? Yeah, it's fantastic.
Is it traditionally the same weekend every year?
It is always the weekend after Memorial Day.
Okay.
People get confused because it bounces from May to June,
Right.
like back and forth. So, yeah, just remember that's the first party of the year. Well, actually second, Memorial Day, and then us. So, yeah.
And this year it happens to be May 29th, 30th, 31st.
All right, which is not this weekend, next weekend.
Correct.
Yeah, it's coming fast.
Correct.
Take us through a little bit of the events that are going to be happening.
We kick off Friday night at the polo field with the Darlington polo team playing a visiting team. I believe this year's team's coming from Ligonier.
Okay.
That they're coming up to play. We start off, the Lions start off with a tailgate party, as any good thing here in Pittsburgh area starts off with a tailgate party, so you can picture it. So we're doing a whole pig, we're doing turkeys on the spit, and then we follow that up with the admission. If you want to come to the tailgate party, the admission to get in and have all you can eat from 6 to 8 o'clock is $25 a ticket. And then that leads you into the polo match, which starts at 8 o'clock. But before I get to that part, the menu we're having this year is going to be the turkey and the pig, scalloped potatoes, a broccoli and cauliflower salad, along with a coleslaw, cheese platter, and we're going to have cake as dessert, and you never know what else might show up then also. Yeah, you never know.
So where's the tailgate party at?
At the polo field.
Okay.
You can buy tickets at the entrance going into the polo field, or you can buy tickets for the tailgate party from any Lion that is out there. Okay. Oh, then we follow that up with a polo match at 8 o'clock, followed after that with golf ball drop at 10 o'clock. Bev and I have been selling tickets at Classic Express for that. They're $10. It allows you to have 2 golf balls. We drop 1,000 balls down out of the bag into a hole in the middle of the polo field.
Okay.
If you get a hole in one, you win $2,000. If you two, you split it out. If you're closest to pin, $1,500. If you're the furthest away, you win $500. And boy, when they ricochet off the bucket truck, they can roll far.
That's awesome.
So then we follow that up for the kids at 10:30 with a candy drop. So we have our fellow Lions brings in bags of candy individually wrapped. We pull the cord on that and let it drop, and the kids have a good old time. Available during that night is concession stand will be open with our regular menu of hamburgers, hot dogs, steak sandwiches, and so on and so forth, and our fries that we always make. Now, if you don't want to go to the tailgate party, you just want to come in to the admission, it's only $5, and kids for 16 and under are free
Okay.
to come and enjoy Friday night. And Friday night, we have a DJ Jason Johnston will be playing tunes in between the chuckers, and it goes till...
About 11 o'clock usually, 10:30, 11 people.
I've been there 1 o'clock
Some
in
of the
morning.
partiers they stick around.
Yeah,
so
some
again,
of them
like
pick up-
tailgating.
Yeah.
I was just say, you
get
always
1,
got
2
some
o'clock in the
stragglers.
morning.
Yeah.
They might be under headlights because we shut the main lights off by then, but
That's all right.
they're out there having a good old time. They aren't complaining,
Yeah.
so
Nothing wrong with that.
we go along with it. But that's
behave.
Friday night.
That's Friday.
Yes,
They behave. Yeah, they behave.
All right, we're visiting with Darlington Days this morning, and we're going to take a short break. If you have any questions, you're welcome to call. It's 724-774-1888 or 843-1888. We'll be right back right after this here on Beaver County Radio.
Now, here is a phrase you usually don't hear from somebody who is trying to earn your business. Just leave. Hi, this is Kalen from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. It's true. Freedom United does want you to leave. And do it now. Leave on vacation, or in your next vehicle, that is. Hey, maybe even do both. Get into a car and then drive it on vacation. We will provide the cash to do both. Fill up your tank, fill up your wallet, and then hit the road. It's time to enjoy a little freedom in your future. Keep in mind, we do like seeing you in our lobbies in Rochester, Settle Township, and in Harmony. So when we tell you to just leave, it's not about you. It's about your next purchase, a vacation, a car, or both. Stop in and apply today so you can just leave tomorrow. Loans are based on credit approval. Once again, this is Kalen from Freedom United Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
I have one question. Have you had your Hanks today? If not, what are you waiting for? Visit Hanks Frozen Custard and Mexican Food next to the YMCA today. From their famous assortment of frozen custard to tacos, burritos, taco salads, and more, Hanks Frozen Custard and Mexican is the place to go. Want to skip the line? Order on their website at gotohanks.com. Also on their website, sign up for rewards and score yourself some deals at Hanks. So what are you waiting for? Visit Hanks Frozen Custard and Mexican Food today. Hanks Frozen Custard and Mexican, a Beaver County staple since 1952.
Beaver County Radio wants to pay tribute to our veterans on Memorial Day that have passed away. We are asking anyone who would like to pay tribute to a veteran that died in the line of duty or any veteran who has passed away to email a picture along with their name, years of service, and what year they passed away to fsparks@beavercountyradio.com. On Memorial Day, during the Beaver County Radio Morning Show and Driving in the Fast Lane, we will periodically read the names of those veterans on the air to honor them. You can also view the listing along with a short bio of each hero on our website. Beaver County Radio's Memorial Day tribute to our veterans is being brought to you by Monroe Auto Body, S.E. Snyder and Associates, Sheffield Lanes, Homer 9 and Sons, St. Barnabas Health System, the J&J Spratt Funeral Home, and Beaver County Radio.
Show your American pride this month with a new Ford. Drive away in a new ride from Moon Township Ford during their spectacular Memorial Day sales event. They're open on Memorial Day, and the savings will last all month long. Memorial Day is a day to celebrate America and all of our servicemen and women, both active and retired. We can't think of a better way to celebrate than by joining everyone at Moon Township Ford. Open Memorial Day, located on University Boulevard in Moon Township.
Falcone's Moon Township Ford, where friends send friends.
One of the greatest honors a person can receive is to be gathered with their people at the time of their passing. even biblical authors, when they wanted to explain what it meant to have lived a great, prosperous, and meaningful life, spoke of the individual as having lived a long time and being gathered with friends and relatives near as they closed out their twilight years. Being gathered together with loved ones is something that the J&J Spratt Funeral Home takes very seriously as well. The comfort both given and received cannot be underestimated. J&J Spratt Funeral Home also knows that the honor shown to a loved one at their time of need in this manner is still the right thing to do today. J&J Spratt Funeral Home has been gathering together with area families for 4 generations and looks forward to honoring future residents deserving of being gathered together with friends and family. Click jjsprattfh.com.
Summer is on the way, so make plans to hang out at Sheffield Lanes in Aliquippa. Live music, open mics, trivia nights, bingo, bocce courts, and the famed Ricky D's Pizza await you at Sheffield Lanes. Enjoy outdoor dining on the veranda and open decks. Sign up now for the annual Steel Classic Bowling Tournament or Summer Bowling Leagues. More details at SheffieldLanes.com or on Facebook. And for Memorial Day, Sheffield Lanes reminds us to honor fallen military personnel. May we never forget their courage and sacrifice.
Are you frustrated by high copays for your generic drugs? Stop overpaying and start saving. Discover Forward RX, your local cost-plus pharmacy in New Brighton. At Forward RX, we believe in transparency and affordability. No insurance middlemen, no inflated prices, just the true cost of your medication plus a simple fixed markup. Join the Forward RX family today and experience the difference. Check out our medication prices online at fwdrx.com or give us a call for a price quote. Forward RX. Come for the savings and stay for the service.
Weekday mornings were meant to drive in the fast lane. It's Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio.
All right, we're back here on Driving in the Fast Lane, and we're visiting the ladies from Darlington Days this morning, talking about the event that's coming up next weekend. It'll be the 29th, 30th, and the 31st. And we left off talking, Melanie, with you about Friday. So now let's move on to Saturday and what's happening on Saturday.
So I guess I'll release this. This is big, huge news for us. First off, for Saturday, we applied for, I hope I'm saying this right, America 250 PA mobile unit. Mm-hmm. They are asking 1 per county, and we actually were approved for that for our county. So we're the only ones in Beaver County going to have that unit. So there's a Chronicles that you can go inside and record. There's photo op. There's a swag wheel that you can wing 250. It's beautiful unit. So they're coming. They will be there on Saturday.
Okay.
But Saturday morning we open up with opening ceremonies, and this year we're doing a wreath placement at the War Memorial, which will be beautiful. Then we start with opening ceremonies. We announce the Noble Citizens Award, which we started in the name of J.M. Gishbacher, which was one of our creators. This year it's going to the late Dow Watterson. He did amazing things. A lot of people know that name. So his wife and children will be there to accept the Noble Citizens Award.
That's awesome.
Then we announce our Grand Marshal. This year it's Sue Rabb. She's fire department. She's been fire department for many, many years. Amazing community person. So both of them were well deserved of that award. Then we move on to the commissioners speak, I speak. We will have flag raising, and this year we have 2 veterans that will be doing the flag raising, and we have a Boy Scout troop that's going to be standing with salute while they're doing that. So young and old, so that's a kind of an emotional thing that happens every year. Following that, pretty much we start into the parade. We wait for them to get down to us downtown, and I'll tell you, our parade is fantastic. It's long. So they come from the Darlington Township Fire Department. They come down 3rd Street and 2nd Street to the main intersection in town, make the left, go in front of the post office, and then they make the right on 3rd Street in front of the War Memorial and continue out to where the old Northwestern School was. So it's a long route, so find a chair and get in early so that you can, vendors then start opening at 9:30 just because people mingle around.
You still have a 5K?
Activities. There is a 5K. Actually, this year Blackhawk Cross Country
Okay.
is the one that took that
All right.
on, and hopefully they do that for quite a
Eric
few
Frenetti.
years.
Okay.
So that starts at the fire department.
All right.
Pre-registration I did put up on our Facebook page, so
Okay.
they have an event you can go on and pre-register. I thank him millions for doing that because that's a huge job.
What time's the parade going to get underway?
So 10 o'clock it starts.
10
So
o'clock, okay.
yeah, opening
All right.
ceremonies is about a half hour.
Okay.
Sometimes a little bit longer, but by the time they make it to us, it's about 10:10
All right.
downtown. So everybody's in it. Everybody comes from all over the county. It's beautiful. So then after the parade, we have the museums open.
Okay.
And they are doing a fantastic job. They're going to have muzzle loaders, I think, this year on
that's
display.
cool.
So yeah, dig in deep in the museums because I've went in them for years, but there's always something new. So then the blacksmith shop will be open. Bev can go into all of that a little bit deeper. Then we pretty much just party all downtown, like walk around, mingle. We are going to have people in Revolutionary War era clothing walking around, so there'll be photo ops. You can talk to them just like maybe Hamilton spoke to you. We'll see how good they are. So that's going to be a fun little thing for everybody. Then there is a new thing going on. Saturday, my husband and his one friend Chris Fisher are putting on the little kids Smash Fest, which they get in Power Wheels and they have balloons on each corner, and it's like a demolition derby.
That's cool.
That's cool. And then following that, they're going to do barrel racing with their Power Wheels. So that's another little kids event that they're going to be doing. So
But they have to bring their own power wheels.
yes, yeah. We used to have extras like once my boys got bigger, but those are long gone. Fun for the kids.
Okay.
That's what we like to see. The kids having fun with their families.
I'm going to ask you one of the most important
that
questions.
carnival.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah, there is going to be like a small little carnival
Okay.
that one of the families, well, actually, he's the mayor of Darlington, Dean
Okay.
Barada and his wife Carly. They're going to do it in their backyard for the kids. That's going to be fun for them with a bunch of prizes. So that's pretty much.
All right,
then
one of the
I
most
think-
important questions.
What?
Food.
Oh no. Oh no. The Lions Club, obviously,
Right,
they have
right,
the best food. Yeah, we try to limit food coming in.
Okay.
But we kind of have to have a little bit of this, a little
Variety.
bit of that.
Right, yeah.
So we have some, we always have to have Greek food. Papa Dukes,
Mm-hmm.
they're coming. Pretty much we leave it up to the Lions, but Brittany, that helps me do vendors, she limits what comes in. So this year, I'm not sure if Owls is coming. I haven't really touched base with all of her food.
Is it the
Do you remember?
Methodist Church doing?
Mount Pleasant, they do pepperoni rolls. Yep. They sell, that's
The
their
famous
big.
Orm's Donuts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Coffee and donuts is at Greersburg in the morning. So while we're all setting up and running around, we like those cinnamon rolls. Sunday is a huge day. It really is, just to see the people. Thousands and thousands of people
All right,
coming
well,
through
take
town.
take us through. Well, let's finish up on Saturday. So you have the parade, you have all those other events. What time's everything going on till on Saturday?
Usually downtown, everything ties up about 4, 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Then everybody gets ready to head to the fire department. So fire department has the Wranglers band.
Oh, okay.
Starts at 7. Pretty much continued tailgate party at the fire department goes on. Then at 10 o'clock we do fireworks by F&B Fireworks. So it's a good evening down low, but boy, everybody dances in the base. So it's a nice evening seeing everybody.
But 2 more events on Saturday.
Yep.
2 o'clock, we're having our second polo match at the polo field. Again, that same Ligonier team will play against the Darlington. Also, we will at 11:30, starting and ending at the
the scavenger
office
hunt, yeah.
is a scavenger hunt. We're going to do a town scavenger hunt on foot. No vehicles permitted. They will all wear orange pennies, allowed up to 5 on a team. And I have developed 24 questions that will let those participants get familiar with our town, our little town, and our museums, and just be aware of things that they didn't know. So anyone that likes to do scavenger hunts, I've put together, I think, a very good one this year, and I'm anxious to have. Again, we're beginning and ending at the post office at 11:30, and you have a lot of walking. It will happen from as far down as the fire department and as far up as the Y of Darlington Lake, and then we'll also go from Mount Pleasant Church over to Jack's Service Station. So they'll do a nice little walking tour of the town as they're trying to figure out questions and answers.
And you have prizes too for the
Oh, yes,
scavenger.
cash prizes
Okay.
for first and second place finishers of that. So they have to register in, although at the post office.
All right. If you have any
Okay.
questions, you're welcome to call at 724-774-1888, 843-1888. We're going to take a real quick break, and then Noah's going to have news for us here on Beaver County Radio.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
Fry Transportation puts you in the driver's seat for local news, talk, music, sports, and more in Beaver County as the proud sponsor of 99.3 FM Beaver County Radio. Fry Transportation, always moving towards excellence in everything they do.
Beaver County Radio's news source. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and beavercountyradio.com. Here's Noah Haswell.
Good morning. On this Tuesday, May 19th of 2026, we will have a complete Beaver County radio weather forecast after we take this look at news. The primary elections in Pennsylvania are today. The polls open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Voters across the Commonwealth will decide primaries for positions including lieutenant governor and for both chambers of the General Assembly. Dr. George Zambelli gave an update to Beaver County Radio on patient access to his parking lot and Adams Street during this phase of the construction project on Adams Street. On Tuesday, May 5th, 2026, Dr. Zambelli joined Frank Sparks on Driving in the Fast Lane to discuss how he was going to tear down a house he owned to create a roadway so that patients could access his parking lot from the alleyway. On Monday, Dr. Zambelli gave an update on the home. Matt Cook, demolition specialist, fully demolished and removed the home, including the foundation. Dr. Zambelli said on Monday via text that work is progressing nicely, as seen in the photos on our website at beavercountyradio.com. Dr. Zambelli said they are going to pour the concrete on Thursday, and then it will have to settle for a little bit. Right now, patients can come down Ohio Avenue, and there is access to the parking lot until this project is finished and the cement is cured. Patients can also turn off of Jefferson Street onto Ohio Avenue towards Adams Street. Currently, there is an opening that will let them go out onto Adams Street and circle around the building to the parking lot. We will continue to update you on the progress of this project as information becomes available. A 2-alarm fire damaged a historic building in Harmony after flames tore through the roof around noon yesterday. Harmony Fire District Chief Rob Reeb said that a big hole was burned in the roof of the building. Reeb said firefighters were able to contain the fire to the attic, though the building sustained significant water damage. The structure is located at the corner of Main and Mercer Streets. Records show the building was once the site of the Beam Hotel, which was constructed after another fire decades ago. It also previously housed the family-owned Sapienza Market. More recently, Rogers Brothers Incorporated operated an investment advisory firm in the building. Officials said all employees escaped safely. Investigators are still working to determine the cause of the fire. Pennsylvania State Police in Newcastle reported that a 78-year-old Newcastle woman was charged following a 2-vehicle crash in Lawrence County on May 11th. According to police, Christine Sands was driving on U.S. Route 22 at about 2:14 p.m. when she crossed into the oncoming lane of traffic and struck a vehicle driven by 28-year-old Brandon Graham of Evans City in Ross Township. Police said Sands and her passenger suffered possible injuries and were transported to UPMC Jameson Hospital for treatment. Graham was not injured. And a gun and notebook that prosecutors say link Luigi Mangione to the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson can be used as evidence at his murder trial. Judge Gregory Caro's ruling in New York yesterday partially rejects a defense argument that those items were seized illegally before a search warrant was obtained. Caro also ruled that other evidence found during an initial search of Mangione's backpack must be suppressed. Mangione has pleaded not guilty to state and federal charges.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Today it'll be mostly sunny and breezy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms during the day, and then again later in the evening. We'll reach highs of 88 and drop down to lows of 65. And tomorrow, look for cloudy skies with a chance of rain and thunderstorms. Expect highs of 71 and lows of 47. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Tuesday, May 19th of 2026 at 35 minutes after 11, we've got a temperature of 76 degrees, but some light rain out there currently in Beaver County. It's actually dropped to 75 degrees. That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
You're driving in the fast lane with Frank Sparks on 99.3 FM and 1230 WBVP. You can also stream live on beavercountyradio.com.
(11:36) in Beaver County, visiting with the ladies from Darlington Days this morning, talking about their upcoming event that's going to be next weekend, the 29th, 30th, and 31st. We're going to get Beverly talking. She's just kind of been hanging out the whole time over here. She's just letting it go. All right. So what's your part, Beverly? What do you got cooking here?
I am with the Little Beaver Historical Society, and we are such an important part of the town of Darlington. We were incorporated in 1962, and so we have the oldest building in Beaver County. That is the Greersburg Academy. Built in 1802, and it was built as a school of higher education for young men wanting to go to the seminary or to become a lawyer. And so it was used as a school of higher education until 1883 when the railroad came through. Then it was converted into a freight and passenger station. So hence they built a second Greersburg Academy, which is located on Plum Street in Darlington. As a matter of fact, we have 6 buildings that are in our complex of the Little Beaver Historical Society. So the second Greersburg Academy was there, built in 1883. It's a 2-story brick building, and it was used as a school until they built the Darlington School and then the Northwestern School. So the items that we have in the Greersburg Academy feature a slavery room. We have the Patterson room upstairs. We have examples of the pottery and glass. Fort McIntosh display is located in there. So it actually is a little bit of everything from the area. The Underground Railroad was a big feature in that time period. So we have a number of Underground Railroad houses in Darlington too. As far as the academy, it still remains used as in a meeting room sometimes. We feature in our slavery room, we have William Holmes McGuffey, who wrote the McGuffey Reader for the youngest children's reader books. We feature him. John Brown from Harper's Ferry went to school there for a while. So those are all parts of history that I didn't learn when I was in school that I wished we had known more local history that we have right here in our own little town of Darlington.
So how long's the museum's going to be open throughout the event?
They are open by tours. You can call me anytime. We have a website. My phone number is on there. But we will be open through Darlington Days from after the parade, 11 until 5. As long we say 11 to 4, but we're usually there from 11 to 5 or longer if people want to stay and learn about, the Darlington museums.
Now, is there any cost for admission or anything?
No, it's just by donation. We have 6 buildings, but 5 of them will be open.
All right.
We have a log cabin, an 1812 log cabin that has a working fireplace. We have what we call the beehive oven outside, which will, Corey White will be out there doing some pizza or making some bread. And then we have the forge and foundry, the blacksmith shop. So, excuse me. So the guys will be pounding away in the blacksmith shop making different items there.
All right.
Then our biggest museum is our McCarl Industrial and Agricultural Building. So there, anything from the golden age of industry, we try to preserve industry that's no longer with us, maybe B&W, Zinc Corporation, Moultrie Steel, all those industries that are no longer there. We have examples of working machine. We have a working machine shop that is in there that we'll see examples of overhead line shaft still running, that they can see the machines actually working as they turn on the overhead line shaft.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just a little bit of everything as far as,
Tell them the big news, Bev. What is the big news?
The
last building.
The really big news. Well, wait, I'm
news.
saving that till last.
Okay.
But before you get to that big news, we have a lot of artifacts from Crucible Steel right now on display also.
Yeah, we had a wonderful Crucible Steel display last year that was featured. Dave Halawico was instrumental in setting that up. We have a lot of men that come back, a lot of display with men's badges that are still there, and they come to see. A lot of the pictures from Crucible are on video there that they can see.
And might I add one more thing, Bev? On Sunday, we have such history in all of our museums dealing with the Revolutionary War, the 250th celebration. I also put together a scavenger hunt that just bases off of our 5 different buildings that will be based all around the Revolutionary War. And that will start at 1:30 on Sunday, and it'll go to 3:45. And that will only encompass the 5, and it'll be based all around the Revolutionary War. So
and that starts at the McCarl.
That starts
out at
and
the
ends at the
McCarl,
McCarl, and it has cash prizes for first and second place winnings, and also the McCarl Museum. Just so you guys are aware, so much that a lot of people don't. A lot of the seed money was donated by Jay Leno and Gene Simmons to get the McCarl building started, to start erecting. So just keep in mind, we have people from all over the nation that come and support us.
That's awesome.
That's the biggest thing, though, I will say. These ladies and, history, we have a small town, but it has huge history in it. But most importantly, people come in the museums, they see everything. The Historical Society runs on very little budget. So, if you have a $5 bill, a $1 bill in your pocket, like, drop it in, because these people do phenomenal things, and they keep things that are old protected, and it's worth it. It is worth it. They deserve it. So, any little bits to the Historical Society would be helpful.
Now, our biggest addition, our latest addition, the building that we have acquired is the Civil War Church.
Oh, okay.
The Free Presbyterian Church. And we know that it adds to our charm, our Underground Railroad in the area, and we are so happy to have that. And so we're working very diligently to get that back in condition. It has been closed for quite a while. To have it open, it will not be open for Darlington Days, however, but it's a nice addition to our Underground Railroad. And there are a number of houses in the we have a walking Underground Railroad tour of Darlington. So we have a booklet, and the number of houses were amazing that we have, along with the Greersburg Academy. We have the Martin House, the Sprott House, the Douthards Tavern, Buttonwood, and Buttonwood was where the abolitionist Bradford lived. And of course, he started the Free Presbyterian Church, which was the church that we just acquired. So you can pick up a pamphlet and do a walking tour of Darlington, too. And then we have, coming up on Thursday of this week, we have a wonderful speaker by the name of Brady Kreitzer. You may know Brady. He is an author and historian. He's from the Robert Morris College. Robert Morris College.
Okay.
He will be speaking on the Whiskey Rebellion. So that's to go in with our 250th anniversary, celebrating our anniversary. But he will be at the UP Church, the UP Church in Darlington. It's 3385 Old Darlington Road is where he will be speaking at 7 o'clock on Thursday night.
On Thursday, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, so we welcome anybody that's interested at all to come. He's a wonderful speaker. He sheds a lot of light on what happened during the Revolutionary War.
All right. Well, we're visiting with the ladies from Darlington Days this morning. It's 11:45 a.m., so we're going to take a break. But you know what that means. It's time to find out what's going on at Hank's today here on Beaver County Radio.
Okay. It's now time for the Hank's flavor of the day. Today's flavor is a mystery. Head on over to one of my favorite places, Hank's Frozen Custard and Mexican Food in New Brighton today.
Beaver County Radio and Falcones Moon Township Ford are proud to present Beaver County Radio's special audio and video presentation of this year's Memorial Day Parade in Beaver on Monday, May 25th. Scott Tatey and Curtis Walsh will have live audio coverage on 99.3 and 95.7 FM, 1230 WBVP, 1460 WMBA, and Beaver County Radio's streaming outlets. You can watch the video coverage on the Beaver County Radio Facebook page and YouTube channel. Beaver County Radio's coverage of the 2026 Beaver County Memorial Day Parade in Beaver is being brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Falcones Moon Township Ford. Other broadcast sponsors include McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, J. Young Refuse, Alvarez Hahn Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Al's Corner, Monroe Auto Body, St. Barnabas Health System, Fort McIntosh Daughters of the American Revolution, Beaver Travel, and Beaver County Radio.
In the difficult period following the loss of a loved one, there should only be comfort and compassion in your life. Your time shouldn't be consumed with a multitude of funeral details. Instead, you should be focused on healing, mending, and putting the pieces of your own life back together. Let Alvarez Hahn Funeral Services and Cremation in Ambridge assist with all the details. For traditional funeral services, cremations, alternative services, and pre-arrangement options, call Alvarez Hahn today. They're located at 547 8th Street in Ambridge, where it's always our family honoring your family.
Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester. Hot coffee in the morning and Frank Sparks. Now you're in the fast lane. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and streaming live on BeaverCountyRadio.com.
It is 11:48 in Beaver County. It is also currently sitting at, if my phone will cooperate, it doesn't want to cooperate. Looks like it's 77 degrees in Beaver County. Possible chance of rain showers throughout the day today as well. And we're coming to you live from the Fry Transportation Studios in Brighton Township. We're visiting with the ladies from Darlington Days. We've been through Friday, Saturday, a little bit on Thursday, and we started talking some about Sunday. So what all is going on Sunday? Because we've got, I know, I seen this. I got to ask, is this true? Am I seeing that there's going to be zero-turn lawnmower competition?
Yep, you're absolutely
Am I
right.
seeing this correctly?
Yes,
Yeah,
I saw the video on the Facebook page or the picture, and it looks kind of hilarious.
Yeah. So we were at a Darlington Days meet. So Sunday's always been like what do we do? You know, we've had horse pulls. We've had a little bit of everything. Well, I had seen it somewhere on the web, and I'm like,
Cornhole.
Bull, why don't we try this? And he's like, reaction, and he's like, let's do it. And it just kind of went
off
from there. Yeah.
Yep.
So one post on Facebook, there was just people all over that
That's nice.
that post.
Yeah,
so
I love it.
I think even if you're not participating, come out. It's a Sunday afternoon. Come out and hang out at the polo field and watch it, because it will for sure be entertaining. This one is going to bring out our zero turn and give it a try.
To elaborate on it, we're going to start at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Registration will start a little before that, 2:30 if you want to come. Bring your own zero turn. It'll be a $10 entrance fee to get in. There will be cash prizes for first and second place finishers. And if we get enough participants, we will even put in a third place cash prize at the end. But
It's free to come watch.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, yeah,
We
come
think
out.
that
We
once
want-
the museums
Sounds
close
hilarious.
up and people are done uptown, that they will migrate on down. We'll have the concession stand going. But prior to the zero turn, we will also have, this is our 4th year, we have a cornhole tournament. So if guys, tournament teams want to come, there'll be $40 a team, and then we do the competition there, and then that too will have cash prizes at the end of the tournament there. So Sunday at the polo field, we'll be busy with not only cornhole, but then the zero turn. And I'm anxious to, I'm going to ask Bev's husband, Claring, to zoop up my mower and run some high test in it and get it going so we can have some fun with it. And
Nitro?
get some-
Nitro? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nitrous oxide tank on it. Yeah,
Get some
we will
side
go
pipes.
there.
Have some
Yeah.
side pipes and some
Yeah,
flames
and
on it.
I
you know?
want to wear a helmet with a little spike on the top so I can be a little German guy going along. You know what I mean? We'll see. But we're ready to laugh and and
Sounds
have
like
a
a
good time
time.
with it.
Yeah,
But
good
that's
time.
what's going on at
We
the
used to
polo
have
field on
horse
Sunday.
barrel racing. Well, now we have zero. Just
Yeah.
set up in the clover leaf,
That's
so that's
great.
what they'll be
Yeah.
doing.
Yep,
Yes.
there you go.
What else is going on Sunday?
So Sunday we have a non-denominational church service under
Okay.
our music tent. That this year is Mountain Ministries. Tim Casey will be doing that. Anybody's welcome to come. Doesn't matter what church you come from. It's about being in town and everybody being together.
Okay.
Then the car show. Starts at 12, but people start rolling into town and get their parking spots
Absolutely.
about 10. So
That's
the car
late.
show, yeah. The car show is this year in the name of my uncle.
Yeah.
My uncle Shorty. I don't know if you knew Shorty Johnson. A lot of people did. He worked at the Bridgewater Napa store.
Okay.
So it's in the name of him. My little cousin Mike is just put a new motor in the car. The car was finished before he passed away. He actually brought it to Darlington Days car show. So now it's pretty much finished.
Well, what kind of car is it?
A 65
Putting her to the test here.
Dodge. No. He had his sayings about, is it a Dodge Corvair?
Corvair? No, Corvair.
Yeah, 65.
Yeah.
65. It's white. Actually, AI put his car on the flyer this year, so I'll be
Sweet.
putting the car show flyer out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we usually get anywhere between 60, 90 cars. Usually it's 90 where they're lined up on the Market Street. So you enter at 2nd Street and Market. We have it closed off. And both sides of the streets are lined up with cars. Most of the time, the overflow parking lot is in the grass behind Weaver. So everybody just chills and walks around. DJ Joe Morris is going to be there to play the music. We like to play little games, give out little prizes, questionnaire things. Great day.
How long's the cruise go on?
It goes until 4.
Okay.
3 o'clock, I usually start trying to do all the raffle baskets, get all the trophies handed out to the cars, and then usually about 4 or 5 o'clock, everybody tidies up and heads out of town, and
They'll head down to the polo field, although to watch
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say,
zero
watch zero turn.
That's what it is.
yeah.
And then they'll put their dust cloths over top of their cars so they don't get dust on them, too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah.
They
Well,
would-
you can imagine all those motorheads. They'll probably be wanting to see this. So yeah,
As one of them, I can tell you that's the one thing keeping the car clean.
Yeah.
So absolutely all the time. So, all right. So recap a little bit about everything that's going on throughout the weekend. Highlight some of the events that are happening on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Since we're gonna have the speaker on Thursday, bring that back up again as well. Highlight whatever else you want to highlight in the last couple minutes we have.
Okay, so Thursday is Brady Kreitzer.
Okay.
We'll be at the UP Church in Darlington, 3385 Old Darlington Road. He will be speaking on the Whiskey Rebellion. It's at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? What do we got
Friday
cooking?
polo field tailgate party starts at 6 o'clock. You're welcome to buy your ticket either at the gate or from a fellow Lion. And then that'll follow by 8 o'clock with a polo match, followed by 10 o'clock with the golf ball drop, and then at 10:30 with the candy drop for the kids. And there'll be music and partying all night until wee hours, I'm sure.
Saturday we have opening ceremonies at 9:30. Darlington Township Volunteer Fire Department does annual fire department parade. Then it leads into just opening all the museums downtown, all the vendors, shop around, walk around. do the scavenger hunt. There's always stuff going on Saturday. Then Saturday night, starting at 7, there's a band at the Darlington Township Fire Department, the Wranglers. Then at 10 o'clock, Darlington Days Committee does fireworks by F&V Fireworks. And then everybody parties until they decide to go home on Saturday. So then Sunday.
And you have your trailer.
Oh, yeah, that was something that I said earlier. It's America 250 PA trailer, mobile units coming. They will be there Saturday. So they won't be there on Sunday. They can only give us one day. But, yeah, come and see it. It's going to be fantastic. And there's going to be a recording inside that supposedly they're saving all the recordings. And then the next centennial, all those recordings will be compiled together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. So all you need is your driver's license, I think, to do a recording. It's going to be fantastic. Games, pictures, all of that. So then Sunday.
I don't know if you knew that Beaver County's theme was what you don't know about Beaver County. Okay. So we kind of said what you don't know about Darlington. And there are a lot of firsts that you don't know about Darlington. But if you show up at Darlington, you'll probably see and hear about our first, along with one of our other firsts that we had. The first, I'll give it away, first lit polo field.
In the nation.
In the nation.
Yep.
I knew that one. I forget where I found that trivia out. Somebody asked me before, and that's where I found that out. So.
And remember, we'll have 2 different scavenger hunts. Saturday is a town scavenger hunt, and Sunday is a Revolutionary War scavenger hunt within the museums. So if you're a big history buff, by all means, come on Sunday. No problem there. And if you want to know more about our town, our little town, which coincidentally, we 3, neither one of us live in the town, but we like the town, and it gives us, it's our community. It pulls us all together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Any sponsors or anything for the event that you have? Or
Oh, gosh, we have sponsors from all around. We have sponsors. That's what I was going to tell you. The Darlington Tribune, it's right now at Trib Media getting printed, so it'll be out soon, and I'll be dropping it any and every store.
Okay.
All the sponsors are listed in there, our schedule of events. Check our Facebook page along with Lions Facebook page, along with the Little Beaver Historical Society. We all try to keep news going on what's going on with posts, so pay attention to that.
What about our veterans?
Oh, yeah, that's something
Veterans.
big. So I put it out there in the newspaper. You could sponsor a hometown hero for $5. And I had a guy come to me, Mike Carrion. He's actually the township supervisor, and said, I want to sponsor that page. No matter how many heroes you get, I want to sponsor it. So
cool.
I think I ended up with 62 or 63.
That's awesome.
And then I have 6 Revolutionary War pictures of headstones in there with a little short story that Judy Foster gave me. So that was fantastic of all years this year to get that many response for doing it. It's a beautiful piece.
Another thing we got a big response on, we did flags over Darlington to commemorate the 250th and to brighten up the town. And we will run it. So we did 60 flags over top of Darlington. Matter of fact, my cousin right now, Tech Electric, Tom Sokovich, is mounting the flags on the poles as we speak.
Yeah.
So we're eager to see how it brightens up the town. And we're also running a contest in town right now. Anyone that wants to decorate their house with the most red, white, and blue. And we're also selling stars to help pay for the fireworks.
Yeah.
They're, they can be bought at Classic.
Any of the stores, the beer distributor, and Lizzie at Groesberg has them.
How much are they?
You can do $1, $5, $10. So it's up to you.
There you go. And that
right.
will help defray the costs on our fireworks.
Awesome. Well, thanks, ladies, for coming in today.
It's
Thank
fantastic.
you for having us.
Yeah, this was
Appreciate
a fun
it.
hour.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
bummed we didn't get one caller. I thought my work would call for sure. Ronnie's slacking.
They don't want to harass you too much. So.
Yeah, no.
All right. Go out to Darlington Days.
Thank
Happening
you.
next weekend. And that's it for me for today. Well, that's actually it for me till next Tuesday. So I hope everybody enjoys their Memorial Day and has a great holiday. Tomorrow, I'm trying to think who'll be here tomorrow. Derek Rossiter is supposed to be in tomorrow to cover for me tomorrow from Tri-State Sporting Arms. And then Thursday and Friday will be Curtis Walsh. And then next Monday will be Larry Ferrario. I hope everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend. I hope you celebrate it and celebrate those that have fallen before us. Talk to you soon.
It's now time for the Higgs flavor of the day. Today's flavor
Now,
is
here's a
banana.
phrase you usually don't hear from somebody who is trying to earn your business. Just leave. Hi, this is Kaylin from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. It's true. Freedom United does want you to leave. And do it now. Leave on vacation.